Well, okay, look, Sammy, wait, look.
Yeah.
You proposed to Angie, what, like 2.5 years ago?
Yeah. No, like
Wow, man. Like 2 years ago, probably.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. And we were all part of a flash mob dance choreographed by yours truly, Phil, actually, as well.
Hyperhuman
Initiative. There you go.
Before Hyperhuman.
Yeah, exactly. Right. A flash mob where we basically learned like a what is it, 30-second dance basically.
3
minutes.
3-minute dance. Sorry.
It was just a slow
30
3-minute dance.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It happened
You
so
stuffed
quick.
it up anyway.
I did. I made 2 mistakes there, which thankfully did not make the cut of
It's
the
just something
video.
you remembered 30 seconds of it.
Yeah. So like it's been a long time coming. Tell
What
us
do you
more
want now?
about the planning, the getting ready. From your perspective, because
Oh,
I
like
know,
the proposal?
well, not just from the proposal to
from the-
now, which is your wedding in about a week and a half.
Ah, okay. Shout out to my soon-to-be wife, Angie.
There's still time.
Yeah, yeah. There's still time.
There's still time.
Yeah, there is. Unfortunately, the figure is
There's
not there
time after
anymore.
as well.
Just because it's a goalkeeper. So a lot of she did a lot of the planning, right? But I think the very first thing we did, or Angie did, was to book the. I think she booked the venue. We booked the venue first. Number one.
Okay, how early did you book that? I think.
Oh yeah, we
this
booked
is-
it like 2 years. 2 years
Oh
ago.
wow.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus
Serious,
Christ,
yeah.
bro. Well, this is a lesson for me and Theo as well.
Or like
do you mean?
1 year and like 8-9 months. And I'll tell you why we did that. Once you have the venue, and then you have the photographer, a videographer, and then you have
Jesus.
like everything else can take your time.
No, fair. Because the venue is the hardest thing
The venue
to
is the
get.
hardest thing to
Yeah.
get because you want the date you want, and then the videographer, photographer, like the good ones that you want.
Yeah. They're like a year out, basically.
They're like a year plus out as
Yeah,
well,
okay.
potentially, right? So you want to make sure that you book those really key events out or key things
So
out.
what is it? Like your venue, your
videographer, photographer, like
photographer?
those two. And I think really that's it. You have to check
okay.
Vengie on this one. but like when we did that, a lot of it was just a lot more relaxed. You can take your time with like the food is with the venue. So if you want caterers, you can take your time with the caterers,
Yep,
right?
yep,
They're pretty
yep.
good. What else? Like everything else is DJs 6 months out, maybe 1 year ahead if you want to be
So
like
did you
safe.
have your like invitee list when you booked the venue? Because
No,
you need,
man.
don't you need numbers, or is that something that you just put
Rough numbers,
Okay,
is
so
it?
Yeah.
you need rough numbers, right?
Yeah.
Because the venue when you book, there's different rooms, so they'll give you like the minimum number.
Yeah. Okay.
So ideally, you go for the minimum number. If you want that room but you don't have the numbers, just go
Yeah.
for the minimum and then figure out how to fill it up.
Okay. So here's this spicy question number 1. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So you booked your venue, let's just say 2 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. Now I know Sam, you're the type of person to be very chill with everyone. I don't think you'll make any like you would fall out with anyone. But I bet you there was probably like 1 or 2 people that you may have fell out from, right? So if they were part of your original invitee list, but then they're not anymore, like what happened there? Spicy question number 1.
I don't have like
Okay,
honestly, I don't.
I figured that you wouldn't have any.
I don't think that happens that often, does it?
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Oh, I've heard stories, bro.
Not
I've
for
heard
me.
stories.
At least
Maybe not for
No,
guys.
why are you laughing, bro? Why are you
It's
laughing?
funny that you know people that have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens. I'm pretty sure.
I-
But like, don't you just
didn't-
invite other friends? Like you just fill them up?
Yeah,
like
just-
unless you've already sent out the invites, then it's a
then it'd be
bit
awkward.
awkward.
Yeah, fair enough.
But that's like you do that like 6 months out.
Yeah, fair enough.
At the earliest 6
But
months.
has there been anyone in the last 6 months that you sent out invites?
No, I
now
genuinely
you have to take it back.
Until knowing you, Sam, I'm pretty sure you like.
Actually,
yeah,
I
you
want to
would-
invite more. Like if I have the chance to add more, I would love to add like my current work colleagues.
Yeah, fair enough. 'Cause
Why don't you just
you
kick
were-
some people out then?
I don't know what else to
Just kick your old work colleagues out.
Kick one of the green one out. Yeah.
No, I can't. Like
Cut the bottom 10%.
Yeah.
it's like the family is just like no, I don't know you. No, I wish if I could like if we had more budget, we'll have
Yeah,
more
yeah.
people. I think the
Makes
more
sense.
the merrier. Especially in an event like this, like you just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
The numbers at a certain point you stop really caring about it. You're just caring about making sure your wife or
Yeah.
soon to be wife is like
Yeah.
happy.
That's the key point.
That's
is
the
that,
key
you know,
point,
Your
like-
soon to be wife to be happy.
Yeah, to be
Everything
happy, like-
else from your perspective, Sam, is
Yeah.
it's whatever. You know.
Yeah, I've learned that I got to give opinions, even if they're not going to be accepted,
Oh, there you go.
to
Alrighty.
feel like I'm part. Like she
Colin,
wants-
you listening, bro?
yeah,
You
she
listening,
wants
Colin?
me to feel like I'm part of the process. Not everyone's like that. I've heard like very different things. Like Jungu's and Viv, like Jungu's like Viv like wants like she knows what she wants, so it's good.
Okay, so
Lucky Jungu. I'm kidding.
well, okay, so, okay, hold on. Okay, so just on that thought, okay, right?
Yeah.
Look, I think I've got a 2-part question here. Okay,
Yeah.
the first part question is from your perspective,
Yeah.
right? What has been the hardest parts of planning your wedding? Firstly, because well, just to give some more context, you and Angie have planned the wedding by yourself, so you guys didn't
Yeah.
hire a wedding planner. You guys just
Yeah.
planned it by yourself. Right. Okay. That's number one. That's the first question, which is what has been the challenge from your perspective. The second question is how has it been planning the wedding with Angie as opposed to just getting a wedding planner? And was it worth it?
I reckon I can answer the first one for you.
Yeah, answer it.
I don't think you found it stressful at all.
I don't find many things stressful.
Yeah. That one thing you guys
be-
don't know
to be
about Sam
honest.
is Sam's super chill. Right. I don't think you would just
Like,
go with the flow.
And the reason why is like the most important thing is like if I make a decision, I'll be okay with it. Even if it's not the best decision, I'll
Will
still,
Angie be okay with it?
that's a separate situation.
But does that stress you out?
But that doesn't stress me out.
It totally does. It totally does.
Now stressing him out. Yeah.
Run it back.
That stresses me out. No, like if I make a decision, right, I'm very transparent with Angie. That's why it doesn't stress me out because I'll tell her what my opinions are. And if it's wrong to her, I'll just go with what she wants me to do. I think that's why it doesn't stress me out because I know what I want. And I also know that what I want isn't going to be what Angie wants. And I'm okay with that. I think that's the most important part. You have to be okay with the situations where your opinions are not going to be accepted. You have to also be okay with the fact that you have to give opinions, even if you have no opinions. I'm still working through that.
Colin's listening so intently
I'm looking
right
at
now.
Colin. I'm looking at Colin. It's advice from one person to be good.
So,
It's very useful.
don't worry, I'm listening to you. Don't worry. I'm listening to you, all right? Okay.
But you can't assume that, everyone has the same
same.
view,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So but I do know like I know some grooms like they want to do certain things, right? I don't really have like a lot of things that I do want to do because for me, as long as everyone has a good time at the wedding, like they just have a good time, they're there to celebrate with us, I'll be pretty happy. I don't have like some certain things that I need to have at my wedding.
So
But I
is there
think
any like must have?
From your perspective.
Yeah.
From your
boys,
perspective.
man, just the boys.
Just the
The boys got to be there.
Yeah, the
boys
boys
have to
gonna
be there. It's
of
always a
course,
good
bro.
time,
The
you know?
boys
It's
gotta
like-
be
it's
there.
always
Daniel's
a
got to
good
get
time.
drunk.
Daniel is gonna get wasted.
Hell yeah.
Right, like if there was one thing I want, if it's on record, like I would love for Daniel to be just flat out wasted.
Okay, can I just say this?
Annihilated.
Cigarette,
Yeah.
cigarette,
Can I just say
He
this?
doesn't
So
even
he's like-
remember what's going on.
Yeah. He's
Can
got a
I-
beer and a cigarette
ashtray
one
vomit.
hand.
Can I?
Drunk.
No, not
I
again,
want-
bro. Not
I
again.
want speaking as an MC and then like just fainting
fall
in the middle of the
No,
dance
wait,
floor.
hold on. Look, for the sake of making sure that I don't like ruin your wedding. Okay, I would.
No, that's not ruining.
That's not ruining
I don't
it.
want it.
that's
I want to
not
make
ruining
sure
the wedding
I get
memory.
to
That would
be
at least
amazing.
9 p.m. Okay, all right.
right.
Angie's not gonna be happy.
You-
You have, like,
Wait,
vomiting
9
on
is
the
good.
floor.
9 is good.
PM.
You're gonna be slurring the more the night goes on. Like,
I don't want to be like
Yeah.
vomiting as I'm like introducing.
So
you know,
after
yeah.
9
speeches.
p.m.
After 9 p.m. is gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
you can go, but
let
the
loose.
dance
The
floor's
reception
open.
ends at 11, by the way. So
Yeah,
like,
well,
2 hours is plenty of time.
yeah, that's like.
Well, the dance floor opens up at like 9 or 10. No, 9.
when we
Okay,
get to
9.
the- we get
all
to the
you-
shots
that's
at
when you
9
can pass
PM.
out.
There you go. There you go. There you
Shots
go.
from 9 p.m. onwards.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Well. Okay. So what's been the hardest part?
The hardest part, okay. I think genuinely the hardest part is managing families' expectations. Yeah, especially if you're Chinese or Asian, right? Like managing that's very difficult. And then if you're religious, is also another thing because there's a lot of different traditions and there's a lot of different like beliefs that you have to incorporate as well.
Yep.
I think my parents are pastors, so there's a lot of things that that we do, like we just check with my parents first, and there are some things that they don't want us to do, but we kind of do, like having a dog there. Like we would love to have Cooper there. I think we still do. Still debating. I'm Chinese and she's Indonesian, or Indonesian Chinese really. But then like there's a lot of different traditions that you have to follow, you have to consider as well. Like you have your tea ceremony, for example. My parents are also pastors, so we're Christian, and Christians there's also like different set of beliefs that you have to incorporate into the ceremony itself. I think the biggest challenge is making sure that you understand what those requirements are. I guess what does your faith requires you to do? What does your tradition requires you to do?
Yeah.
Making sure that you fit that into your timelines, making sure that your partner is across that as well. Because everyone with a different background, especially it's so multicultural nowadays, right? Sometimes it can be very conflicting, for example, where you want one thing, but you can't because of like a faith or like a tradition issue. So you just got to be very clear about what those expectations are.
So what would you, let's say, for Colin, myself, Phil, like what are the
Really
three
just
key
Colin.
pieces of advice?
Well, you
you'd
think these
give?
two will make it?
Like Theo's open to long-term and short-term relationships. His hinge. Instagram hyperhuman 1.0.
There is a life partner option on it. There is not two.
Hey, there you go.
Life partner too.
There you go.
Dilu's still pretty young relationship.
We're getting there.
Yeah, getting there. Yeah. You
It's happening very soon.
so quick, man. You already put a ring on it. You're like right next.
Yeah, exactly.
Junga's next.
Oh, Jungu's next.
Yeah,
Next.
well, I think
But
there's a
Jungu's
few.
long-term.
Jung is long term.
He's already
yeah.
married.
It's like high school
Jung is
sweethearts,
basically
man.
married already, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
This is just formality.
12 year relationship probably?
More than that, I think. I don't know.
But anyway, Sam, what like I would say your top 3 pieces of advice, with managing family expectations. I think that's I think I relate to you quite a bit on that one. I think family expectations is a pretty big part of weddings.
Like genuinely, if you're a type A person, you're like very on top of it. Ask your family like what exactly do they need to do for your wedding? Like what is some tradition that's a must?
Yep.
Right. The second one is probably making sure that you know what your partner's family's requirements are as well. They're gonna be different. Just because you're Chinese, there's like so many different types of Chinese, and they're from a different part of China. There's like different practices that they do.
Yep.
You need to make sure you understand what those are, right? And then make sure your partner's happy. Sometimes they just want to do their own thing. Then you gotta be okay putting your foot down
To the family?
to the family.
Yeah.
Because look, as much as your family raised you, who you'll be spending the rest of your life with is gonna be priority. So my perspective is, I have to prioritize like who my partner is and what their wishes are, because that's my life partner, right, for the rest of my life, kind of thing. Whereas your family they are the ones who brought you to where you are now, and you have to be very respectful and appreciative of it. But they're not always going to be there with you through the thick and thin of life. They'll be there, but it's your partner who's going to be the one that's walking next to you
For the rest of your life.
for the rest of your life. On to the next relationship.
That's when your parents come back in.
That's when your parents come back
there
in.
you
That's
go.
when maybe you're like, oh,
That's when you move back home and you
Yeah.
There you go.
hi mom,
you go.
hi dad. Yeah. Nah, but in all seriousness, like let's assume very happy like single relationship. Yeah, like I think you got to prioritize that. I think that should always be the main priority.
Yep.
And you have to be okay to ask for forgiveness rather than to ask for permission.
To your family.
To your
right?
family,
To your
yeah.
to your family.
I think that's very important. I know a lot of people who they have very strong connection with family. But if you know you are marrying the right person, if you're at the stage where you know you're going to marry them, and you have that strong belief this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, then you should have the same belief that yes, you can stand up against your family for things that maybe your partners don't want.
Very, very deep.
Yeah.
Very, very deep.
So to summarize, this wedding is more for your family or more for you?
This wedding, honestly, is more for us. Yeah, I mean, there's family involved for sure. We try to find the balance, bit of a compromise, really. But it's still gonna have the people we love in there. It may not have all the people that we love in there just because numbers, and also we're paying for this wedding ourselves as well. So it's like there's always gonna be a limitation there, but we're just trying our best. Yeah.